Hola, Dick.
Hola.
Primero que nada, saber cómo está la plantilla en cuanto a altas, bajas, la duda esa sobre De Miguel.
The team is good. We came good out of the game. Physically, yesterday and today they looked very good. So we are happy with that. De Miguel is going to be tough, so I think he's not available for the weekend. And Lotten also not. And Kamara not. So further, the rest is all there. So we have to do. We are lucky that, or not lucky. We are happy that all the players are fit, that they compete good. Because we also need them all in the coming weeks, but this is also what I said last week.
Hola, Dick, buenos días. Acabamos de conocer que probablemente De Miguel volverá a ser baja mañana frente al Levante. Yo quería preguntarle cómo condiciona en el juego del equipo la ausencia de Miguel. Ya no solo hablo con balón, sino también en la fase defensiva, bajo su punto de vista.
We know that he's very important for us, but he's not there, so we need to solve it. We trust also the other players. We try to look at the opponent, maybe what is the best option, attacking-wise and defensively-wise and set-piece-wise. So we will make we already made the decision for tomorrow. So we have to see if that is working, but sometimes when things are not going well, that doesn't mean that it is not working. But sometimes we also need to look further than only this game. So we have short term and short term and long term. So in this moment we need to manage the whole group because what I already said, we need everybody. Because there are also like 3 players out and we still have some spots in the team. That's why I said long time ago we also need to see after the winter how far we can go till the summer.
Hola, Dick. Yo te quería preguntar por el rival, un Levante que pese a la derrota en la última jornada llega en un buen estado, en la zona alta, uno de los equipos que se presume que tiene que estar arriba. ¿Cómo le ves y a nivel de amenazas, qué es lo que más te preocupa del contrincante?
They have a strong team. We know the strengths, we know the weaknesses. We also know that probably they miss some players, so we have to see how they line up against us. So at this moment, I'm not going to say it's hard to analyze them because we know the strengths and the weaknesses, but we also need to see what players are playing and what they do here and what they want to do to us in what style.
Hola, Dick. Tras el partido contra el Sporting comentaste en sala de prensa que por algunos momentos no te gustó el Castellón porque parecía que se le había olvidado jugar al fútbol. Entiendo que habrás trabajado eso esta semana, ¿no? Ver qué errores se pudieron cometer en algunas fases del partido contra el Sporting para no repetirlas contra el Levante, ¿no?
Yes. No, I don't. We talked about it because this can happen, but for me the big thing was that we were without the ball, not the team what I wanted to see. Since I came here, there was, I think, not one game in the way of how we press that we were not doing well. I think this game we were pressing not good up front, not in the midfield and not in the back, so we were not really like a team all over the pitch. We run the most kilometers, but I think we run the most wrong kilometers, so this was not good. And then you come to a point that you also need to keep on playing and to try and to take the risk on the ball, and this is what we, I think, forget totally as a team. We talked about it, but it was a quick talk because I think the team was not doing it on purpose. The team is fighting hard, is training hard. They all try to perform on their level to reach the best out of themselves and to be a better player individually in this league. And I see them working hard every day to do that, and sometimes it's not good enough, and you have to accept it. It's difficult, but this is the project what we are in. You asked me the question also, is it different when you lose 3 games or when you win 3 games? For me not, because for me it's all the same, because I know how the players are, I know them individually, I know the group. So for me it's important to keep the group going in the right way. with the right mentality, and I see a very good mentality, but sometimes you also need to accept that it is not good enough. And this was this game maybe, and even we had chances not to lose this game. So yeah, I'm totally not concerned. That's why we talked only short about it, and we just try to do better, and we have a good opportunity again tomorrow.
Hola, mister. Le quería preguntar por la reciente renovación de Calatrava, que ya se ha anunciado hasta 2028 por 2 años más, y bueno, una apuesta del club que sigue renovando sus estrellas. ¿Cómo lo valora?
Yeah, these things happen. It's good for him, it's good for the club, I think, for the long term. But for me, there is no change in working with him. He came new, he needs to adjust. He adjusted. Now he was playing in the starting 11. You see that it's also a little bit different to start instead of to come on and to prove it every week. But also again, it's for the long term. I think it's a good opportunity for him and the club to work together.
Hola, Dick, buenos días. Yo quería preguntarte por Salva Ruiz, que reapareció el otro día en Gijón después de prácticamente medio año sin jugar. Valorar un poco qué tal lo viste, si estaría ya en condiciones de ser titular, no sé si quizás este fin de semana o si no el próximo partido, y un poco la importancia que tiene, ¿no?, el hecho de poder contar ya con un jugador como él, el capitán, que es además el jugador que más tiempo lleva en el equipo.
For me, it's very important that he comes back. He was always also long out. But for him, it's a good opportunity with this stretch of games what we had. Like if I count Gijón with the 6 games what you have in a short time to get a lot of minutes. It's not always possible to know before a game starts how many minutes we can give him, but we try to give him as lot of possible minutes to get better and better and fitter and to stay fit. So he will be not starting, because that will mean that he will not be, I think, available for sure Tuesday, and this is what we don't want. We just want him to be available every game, but we have to manage his minutes, and this is also for the long term. So in that case, he has a different plan sometimes than other players. When we have to start him, that means that we struggle in players and that we really need to take risk, and this is what we don't want to do with him.
El de mañana es un partido especial para la Comunidad Valenciana, es un derbi entre Castellón y Levante, un duelo de 2 equipos históricos. ¿Lo habéis percibido eso? ¿Cómo lo afrontáis? Porque Castalia va a estar lleno y sería importantísimo, ¿no?, sumar esa segunda victoria en casa.
Yeah, for me, I don't want to say it's just a normal game, because it is a normal game, but I understand that it is for the area a special game. For us, it's just like a normal game in the way that we want to win the game. That we also, I'm not going to say we need to win the game. We need to win every game. But we just hope that we can get back in a good performance. I think the last game was not our best performance, but was also not that worse because of a lot of people, or maybe even me say it after the game a little bit. It was more that we also recognize that we play against a very good opponent, and this will be also the case tomorrow. Tomorrow, of course, it's a very good team, but again, we play at home. We are in a good spirit, so in that case, I also expect us to compete well and to give the people a win that will make everybody happy, and also me.
Esta mañana ha hablado Calero, el entrenador del Levante, en sala de prensa. Le han preguntado por el Castellón, ha alabado el juego del Castellón y le ha puesto la etiqueta de equipo revelación. Él ya cree que es un equipo revelación esa temporada. ¿Te gusta esa etiqueta? ¿Te gusta que los entrenadores rivales señalen de este modo como equipo revelación en el sentido positivo al Club Deportivo Castellón esta temporada?
Yeah, but it's nice words from him. I hope he says it again in the end of the season. Because it's very long season. We will have probably also for a time very difficult weeks, what every team has. Then we need to survive, then we need to stick together. This will be for me the most important time, I think, as a coach, also during a season where you have to manage the team. Every team is different. I hope we can go on like this. And of course, maybe you want to have more points, but for me, it's very important how I see tomorrow my team after the Gijón game, because this is, I think, a big thing where we need to grow as a team, as players individually, mentally, to get stronger and to survive in this league and also to compete on a higher level in this league.